Okay. And almost passes a law. MPV by 2023. And almost started implementing the one on betting. Okay, but the law is on betting and lottery, 10% of. And you almost started implementing on betting. But NLA for I implemented on
Okay.
But I don't just a law in New York. But they didn't implement it. So what the former finance minister action say, because they didn't implement that, finance minister into me in Kase or more ejiska on the lottery.
Bauka betting, one can lottery. That's betting tax.
Law no, a two, law a bomo.
But
a betting and lottery law.
But all you know say there is no betting tax, but there is betting tax.
There's no betting tax.
No. Meaning say be a more like some kakrebia.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
We implement it. Lottery tax no. Now what this minister has done, and they say both bet do and lottery salon. Ye repeat salon in your floor.
It's papa I was a go to no bossy. Papa there. Papa Okase. I mean. Now as I said, there is no betting tax. The law on betting tax has not been implemented. So you cannot say you are abolishing.
No lottery.
Then you can say.
No lottery.
I know you can say. And you can say. And you know also nyabutre.
Yeah, you question. The ultra exam now utia. So you can do this now person or can so correct. In that moment na go for no mistake. I don't know be an enti na so be
me amount download this is here maso I no see ya me say you born live on feed
because me
so na
problem they say all year press conference and call for and I think they thought about it and some of executed the press conference and yes or no sorry they know what they were going to say.
The maso can say
so yeah this
is the former finance minister
exactly.
Now, all making a point, and Renipa de Janichi, and Oka said the betting tax has not been implemented. It's not also I'm so moment betting with that. It's not money matter.
Exactly.
Maybe the Oka say a lottery and betting. But the point is that also you say the lottery tax has not been implemented, but the betting tax is in force. It's in the very moment you say betting tax has not been implemented.
Because with all the time they spend there, and some on a press conference, they've thought of what they were going to do. Obien to me and correct na ma chema omoka we nyina ja hosan koi. Emma later no beka so no mini way there. There be a huge way there a partnerable.
If a mistake is a mistake, but there's a clear distinction between lottery and betting.
Yes,
it's a clear distinction. Now no major say the operational word between that distinction skill and luck. If one say be and match here by Liverpool.
And I'm very go cry and if you over 1.5
I don't know. Omucha based on the fact that more pro knowledge we say I be a Liverpool or top form. Way top form. So you have that skills. This balance of what we can like one. Then I know I betting casino signing money I bet no. But when it comes to lottery, it's purely luck. Purely luck. You don't need any skills to be able to select 5 out of 90. I know a lottery, but a lot that actually came no betting and lottery. Samia Uku I implemented a lottery there no. And game
if I may share in I understand some of Samia Uku bem. Say a lottery there no. But there can say former finance minister next time man in Kasawa Onyan and ready. I'll say obviously how is Mr. Dinka defending this finance minister? He said betting and Mr. Dinka is saying lottery. Okay, Mr. Dinka said the law is on lottery and betting. But Papa Nico Casano and Onugo Casa betting. But betting tax there. Oma jam and say maso kakra wo di gromote. Oh. Aya BYT so chere mu say onu no twa onu so BYT de ni otwa bi. O se loto no do fun twa. Omo tew. Oh.
I say
it's
Ajari say video na me dey send you on copyright issues intino.
Only bet to about make your voice.
Into your voice no. Unim nipa no kasa no. Your friend no Mr. Edward Jamera. No ni channel 1 ni di nkomo. Chama ono ye in charge of revenue generation domestically for Air Ghana Revenue Authority. Ye implement a betting tax no 1 month earlier and release this conversation into.
Okay, into your opinion. Now into more discussion no. Okay.
We'll have two of tax stream of taxes. So we have the gross gaming revenue tax, then we have the withholding tax. For the first month that we implemented, we got average for the GGR, average about 20 million a month for Mercedes, 20 million. Then for the gaming, we've started for the withholding, we've just started the season, the betting season. So the lean season, we're doing around 15 million cities. We're hoping this will quadruple in the major season, and the major season for the betting is from this month up to May. So maybe when we get to December, we'll be able to give you the expected. We will be able to project the.
Wait, but and I'm going to be able to say, say, Omunya 15 million lean season, normal target 60 million a year, and now can be a boy in you know, just a bet and you soon year come on for everything that boy football only be brew.
Yes,
but look, I say betting tax the normal.
It was implemented.
It was implemented.
How much they
were generating
from the first month.
So the finance minister got it wrong, unless it did not reflecting his finances. And as a betting scandal, Ibiana who they are, but betting tax normal. Lottery tax no money, but now some more kind, there's a man who repeated this thing for a number of times. Say betting tax, and clearly he had it wrong. Now I'm ranting, you come on team beside ranting and say betting tax, minimum so betting media, but ya chomu na then I'll come from yentim ranting, if we are nearby. Andy Casillas, not the Roman Amanone, Enra Liverpool were kicked out of the UEFA Champions League. Now I heard Omar Monso, everything I qualify already, Ned the Animo Arsenal, Arsenal qualify. Almost in fact, Aston Villa and Sonka also qualify. The other two games, Leo and Borussia Dortmund last year, losing finalists, Dortmund. And near a defending champions, Real Madrid, playing against almost city rivals, Atletico Madrid. And no side 2 games was in the H1 qualify, then we know making into the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League.
My 10 million, I'm going to bet 10 million, now bet 1 million. Why? It's very bad. And you cry until some mama to betting tax for the Yamanamo, Yamishano, bet for Yaji, number Sunday, and international class, sorry, I couldn't Yamiasi for the Ama you to Yaji, Yaji Pant, I finished betting here. Qual is for us to be trapped? It's Senana first no Omudibia, Omukasha Betty, say, but Ombawa, Yatsiomo, and now already up at the fourth tribunal. We only send better because also my almost a Siano. A Juma said that your money be brilliant, you to ring and your Juma made on more sort I say. So be a Nesca canoe chabets. Now a banasa tenetaxa. I will say, Mihuni say, Mkoye. It is a mat on my year for system, Mama. You to now, and I'm Mihuni say, eh, Betty, adding. Now, Babra, now Betty Bakwa, yes, ya told tax. No cranium, I throw forcing. Yamisha, I want no qua, dear, Mebo Abaso. I bet you been a mutual. I don't know mutual. Messiah, Menyam Sika Norma, Pepe. Yaji, a Kufuado, any Mama, the YBB, a Kufuado, a Mababa. Boys in a dream come true. What I say, if you say, Udu Ukakra on the invest in a Yamiadona, a farmer, a percentage.
bet na amanfo ni abri ka ho asem chese yasemo but one of the things I also you can is to dia unse na unse obi bo Kufuor din hom unse na vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so no kraba obetwam enema na nipa bi ebo president Kufuor so bo say sabe wa ban mu ana opanyin wo na opre say obeji to me iti ke twempre koma no no fa nye campaign because it looks like a man no as a and also omayu obisa and obi asema kan so no twa 10 million ye di no ya ncha ne hwe no so ono twa biem no di 10 million and as 1000 also what in 10% of you saying fair and this discussion I mean I think that we can go into it but I said no man if you come no ne nkore Champions League mu and I said this ko and said the nyoma as we say I said when you dia OCC na say obi asend no message oni agent potoja na all cover
that be you obi say bra kwame you hear explanation bia dey at na here
betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Are you ready?
I know some of you maybe I'm surprised but media me I saw it coming. In fact the PSG Castle Marco me first leg no money on my boy na me PSG for this
me wawa say PSG Eba Anfield Champions League night ebeyi Liverpool film abra Liverpool if craft first leg advantage chairman me Barcelona ni masofa Liverpool Anfield experience ni pay yes, almost 3-0.
But minim the Liverpool they win a coin toss, no? Andy. And Van Dijk decided say on ball a face a cup end no for the first half. Yeah. And minim how almost yes arrangement no so PSG for ultras no mutu kind. And almost about this so. Almost that pull back on the cheek. Yeah. And the starting game no. Na PSG fans no Liverpool. And a PSG so a cup ending no. What you say? And him are like we more PSG and him Liverpool
in front of the supporters.
Exactly. It's just a Liverpool show baby a cup ending no.
Yeah.
And a women so show baby a PSG for no. PSG for no so no. And the PSG now go now for a sign no. Not just say Liverpool baby da PSG obi akoda in golf with him. And go for loud and you catch you afraid that come catch PSG Asani PSG our Emirates that's show me 2-0 no a group phase na a league phase no now you afraid that can Romeo no more stadium na o can dey there go for ya say stadium zie dede no kakra no mba no they don't be no
chairman me sorry akobat also be a Donnarumma
yeah
but then akora bi bo PSG team bi William Pacho 23 years
Pacho no mom defender on your bad now do you the good you do it that's all you check one
then Chelsea different
and I will play ano Vitina
David Vitina there Bono pitch na so no midfielders no blue bia
Chelsea
oni omobi ahu so blue bia
Chelsea ni bi frame bisa e ka jem say obisa masem na mzim Pacho ontimi bisa masem enti Chelsea for ye Luis Enrique interview
no coming as much as I'm saying Arsenal for no young jump over Tetan this is the man you should be mentioning and this is the man you should be mentioning why you PSG
Chelsea for interview Luis Enrique and almost say unfit for the job and go for Pochettino
because the other be American owners na some omo ha drink akra omo mpe obi oni be prepare so bebre o omo mpe sa de no enta Enrique nom ne Conte nom no omo manager di o then I mean look at when you are an example Arteta very good coach very good up and coming coach onyan do what ye undo Enrique mo level no but he's a very good up and coming coach and let's forget no him be free that ko the first major job Arsenal.
No assistant to Pep.
No assistant to Pep. We assistant team baby go any more assistant. What you say? Enti Obeye said you wanna what team the Arsenal challenging for the title for like 3 consecutive years or pre untimi nje there. Enti say edu December na Arsenal honest no ugo press kanom so mfa mawa. Atete do level we take as meje adwuma no. Yeah. All the way channel. On do status no. Baby I got team the league back mienu bia. Come on, see most guys say move from the team because him say oje adwuma teams dey na door na train. That is the difference. It's not that me say UJ Tafo Dompo no other Arsenal fans no. They need to understand the concept and the environment. Arsenal ye nyoma wom no. Yati. Oh. Luis Enrique Chelsea for him fan because no the demand for the beba no. Every onka skanko o. About recruitment.
But German recruitment why ye wo PSG sika ni kura Chelsea no ko be better recruitment ama Chelsea for.
Aye, say Chelsea.
Let's be no form one.
Chelsea young baby.
Chelsea squad ni over 1.6 billion o. Over 1.6 billion. What the 1 billion Emma Luis Enrique say when your squad mawa, when your team mawa. Chama be proper team obetima challenge for all major titles.
Yeah.
And I think say for Chelsea to have overlooked him for Pochettino there, one of the major decisions Chelsea take here, after maybe days or months later, no, I make it sense to everybody. It doesn't make sense at all. But chairman, maybe Liverpool game no so. But only by our dream say, Tama Barcelona, Ebeka be 5 minutes minimum so here Barca game na. The commentator said, say Barcelona Champions League real contenders. Do you agree?
Oh, of course.
The Etienne say,
of course, they say Champions League will be a dream.
Champions League, you know.
Say Barcelona,
Champions League, you know. Your ball 8 matches in the group stages, you know. Barcelona has 28 goals, most by any team. Also, in automatic qualification, Tiamo knockout,
yeah.
And you know, our next game, no, run 16 year, Yene Benfica boy. Chairman, in 2 games against Benfica, yes, the 4 goals. Abeka 28 now. Yes, group stages, you know. Barca about 10 games in the Champions League.
32.
You winning 8. You lose Baku. Baku you lose, you know, was the first Champions League game away to Monaco. Monaco forced by 2 goals to 1. And the draw was our last game against Atalanta in the groups in the qualifier we. And then Atalanta able 2-2. So in 10 games, Barca has 32 goals in the Champions League. We are averaging 3.2 goals per game. And so firepower now, a cry Barcelona need here. Say pe teams a bit me Champions League na. Chama untimi enyi Barcelona and so enfim. Again, Ballon d'Or conversation, you know. Chama say bet me the most ala kan wana say enyi film because season Champions League season there. Chama obaya the domestic football nyina no. Na say o say time ya beto aba no so no. Na Champions League fan na fe ni aba wi o. So e benya recency bias. On say idea be recent in the mind of people to aba no. One here Champions League ni may count. And to be very, very, very honest, Champions League this season, Mohamed Salah have not come to the party. Chairman, in 9 matches, Mohamed Salah has only 3 goals in 9 matches. And when it matters most, Enra, in fact, over the 2 legs in Chairman, he needed to save Liverpool, and Enra one show up. Last week, he didn't show up. But the main contender, as we speak now, on my Ballon d'Or power ranking now, Rafinha, Mosala first, and Rafinha second. But chairman,
okay, anyway, we are okay. I feel that Harry Kane should also be there.
Yeah, Harry Kane.
What Harry Kane is doing, our record as the highest scoring English player in the history of the Champions League in the season. In the Premier League English player, what's the most goals in one Champions League season? 10. And look at his numbers. Astonishing.
So
if he should win the Champions League,
or the crew are a contender. Some say possible contenders.
Okay.
But we ranking now. Now Mohamed Salah first and Rafinha second. But chairman, the Rafinha conversation. Chairman, only say Rafinha this season. only about 41 matches in all competition. Rafinha goals are what's no. Chairman 27 goals and I provided 18 assists. Say can Rafinha the goal contribution chairman 45 more than 8 games are Rafinha abo. Rafinha about 41 games. But the goal contribution chairman 45. And I think so I don't see the crew G League na Copa del Rey bem na bia Champions League no chairman otimi e the Barcelona eje said I say Barca one of the favorites not the Barcelona enso gia menka say the only favorite but among the favorite ebetimi age Ballon d'Or there Rafinha should come into that conversation. Barcelona firepower no chairman Enra my main disappointment in say Lewandowski Enra chairman Enra or Hayempa because there were 2 major chances Lewandowski etimi teki but Lewandowski entimi teki those chances now utimi floppy but even that Lewandowski has 34 goals I provided 3 assists only Rafinha chairman omumi enunku goals omwasama Barcelona this season no 61 Lewandowski any Rafinha omumi enupe menfa Daniel Modie mai menfa Lamine Yamal de mai abrante friend Rafinha any Lewandowski nkwa season way any goal contribution goals omumi enunkwa ase Edema Barcelona no 61 and I think say one of the main reasons Buama Barcelona me go forward no far power na enu ekraye de atosumienu Chama, only say season way interested maybe a man for a so. Do you know the number of times Barca catch opponent offside this season? 210.
Your highlight.
One major weapon.
Your highlight.
Yeah, one major weapon.
The highlight.
And to be frank, every man can go game no but Liverpool there no more. Enra chama hadie. Even though we dominated, we have everything in our favor. No number of times when you catch Benfica offside 9 again, and most cases are BT high line now. More better, the discipline of the high line. Chama, why you careful? Anti runner. Put them simple cry.
You're Liverpool. Portage the message about na me kan ba dey clever cheba for say abrante no Desiree Dewey Nenedino na odi aban clever thanks a lot na Portage but you say that winners there, that panipa. Also, the referee took money from the Qatarians because all 50-50 balls were against Liverpool. 2 clear penalties. One was on 66th minute. Mendes stamping of Salah's foot. No, they said outside the box.
That be Uncle G. Manifesto.
I don't know. Mendes said it was outside. And the second penalty was during extra time when Mendes pushed Salah. We need to break the bank for Isaac because the reliance on Salah is excessive. Okay. And then I said, okay, you push, first leg, who push you, no pushing that is a revenue. We are saying all defeat. You see what defeat can do. Football,
Enra, Liverpool, ni PSG, and football, I have fair. Results I have fair to football over the 2 legs. Over the 2 legs, man, who are you? And none upon Sky Sports. Over the 2 legs. The XG for Liverpool now 1.91. 1.91. And PSG there 4.84. So which means that in both legs, reality will be to me boni nyina me kai 2010 the Inter Milan for be ye film war Bernabeu no Barcelona. At certain point numbers are about 89% of ball possession but we ye film football on that day was not fair to Barcelona, but the results matters. But Enra over the 2 legs in the day, we Liverpool supporter who said the better team and they qualify to the next stage over the 2 legs. Over the 2 legs, I agree. But Enra is a game Liverpool should have won. In the same way, the first leg is a game
PSG should have won. And in fact, PSG should have won with more goals.
Liverpool rode on their luck in the first game, in the first leg. Meaning say luck here you football media because first leg in the Chairman Alisson came to the party in the first leg. And they were a bit lucky because in the first leg, Kvaratskhelia say go, Emma or a tolai, Emma offside.
Yeah.
And I've gone so much say no, now a PSG never attack you. And a Liverpool call one long ball. Darwin Nunes and they blame you on the holding on. A release Harvey Elliott. And man, they said that goal Edema Liverpool. So they were a bit lucky in the first leg, they won. But second leg, in Liverpool, a team what they are known for. And now I say we send you message say Liverpool sa koye passive. Na sa omo genjin press na omo ye no. Chama omo koye am press aggressively. E dia wan hwa na PSG for etime twa form so. And I don't know why omo deviate from sa press na Liverpool be so kon chama wo kra ball no ba won timi fa nya hwe. Enra go na PSG for say no. Be hebe bia Dembele fa ball no. And the way he was able to run through the entire air midfield, etimi running ya say ebe fast I rebound to net na. Sa Liverpool under edge ya crop na. Chama unya sa space no, enya sa run no. And I just wonder why omo efeli say ombetimi ya sa press no. Again, ye can upgrade. The biggest upgrade in my own estimation PSG for the appointment of their coach no correct. Nemum set PSG for F4 Vitina. Now a moment for that one, Marco Verratti. Chairman Marco Verratti and Vitina. Vitina abe an upgrade on Marco Verratti. You may disagree.
No, I agree with you. That Vitina champ is amazing.
Me say Vitina, Marco Verratti was a fine player. Also, I don't know about for corner one. You question Grofuna before. He was a fine player, fine player. But Bona Vitina Bono, Vitina abe an upgrade on Marco Verratti. Me say Enra João Neves was extremely amazing. And then your own player, Fabian Ruiz now Bobo Edema Spanish national team. Enra kwa they did that match. But Vitina, tell my Enra, he was simply amazing. They're not a hamika crane say Liverpool bought Elfie. The crowd are behind you. First goal is very important. When your first goal, you get your supporters behind you. In the first 15 minutes of the game, let's say Liverpool first goal, especially Mohamed Salah. Salah had 2 chances. Under normal circumstances, Mohamed Salah should have scored at least one of those 2 chances. And Salah entering for 1 and 2 at the more. Almost a ball to at the more. Chairman pressure a ball. Dear woman, Chairman. Liverpool chikakra. Only say 1984, the then Champions League, near friend European Cup.
Yeah.
Liverpool called final. I think it was against AS Roma. Game the pie 1-1. A drew penalties. Liverpool won 4-2 on penalties. 2005 Champions League final against AC Milan. Game no ended 3-3. Liverpool won on penalties. 2007 semi-finals against Chelsea. Liverpool won on penalties. I have never seen Liverpool in the Champions League lose on penalties that. From 1984, 2005, 2007 semi-final, Chelsea for Kai, they have been a test now for me. And also they won on penalties. And for the first time, Mimi Kai say Liverpool lose Champions League penalties.
And I think PSG got into their heads.
And again,
say the game is going psychologically. Now I say normal lose before the penalties. As I know PSG a moment Feliz I say on the Liverpool now on the ball Anfield will be a slow no. Wababe dominate you especially in the first half in the extra time period. Not just second half I think in Liverpool.
Enra theory on recast and be say I say it drew after first 20 minutes now Liverpool are scared of PSG.
Of course, I agree.
And after the game said
they looked scared.
They looked scared.
I said, but
the unwanted record at Liverpool and they said also yesterday I was telling you the last time Liverpool win the Champions League first leg away. And now winning first leg, one team qualify way back 2001, 2002 against Bayer Leverkusen. I'll say Bayer Leverkusen 1-0. I'll lose second leg, 4-2. But even that, The second leg was played away. And Olusu second leg, But say Liverpool ni away. Now Obelusu fear dear. Chama the first time ever Liverpool ni an away game. Na second leg fear. Obabelusu. And I think Chama they have themselves to blame.
Okay.
And now they not take their chances. Mohamed Salah, their best players, they not come to party. And I think the reason here Omonchimi unqualified. Me also say PSG for now start Champions League ni. But at this stage, yes, was a team be a social PSG.
Well, see, I don't agree with Christian. How can Vitina be an upgrade of Verratti? Verratti was consistent for years for both club and country, but same can't be said about Vitina. I gotta be sure. Sure. Verratti consistency, the consistency for both club and country. Consistency.
Maybe you cannot watch Euros.
No, Euros. That's what I'm saying. That consistency now kind of should be not just one flash a year, so 1 year a year. It's the Beyonce argument. When people talk about France 98, then they talk about Zidane. What I say, France 98, Zidane was not even considered as one of the best players of the French team. What I say, France 98 was about Yuri Jokaev, Laurent Blanc, that time Frank Lebeau. Asana seven go to Funia at the ball. The entire tournament on the crown also and Zidane Bemu. Now Yuri Jokaev was the main man. But Zidane World Cup and Kasa was the headache.
Latter part of it.
2006.
Was it 2006? Yes. 2006 was Zidane's World Cup when he played. I mean, who chose Zidane? 2002 they were unlucky because of injuries. Zidane created me my first 2 games. No. And it's the same way also Verratti ball or your boy Papa Euros no. Papa from Verratti then team now qualify for World Cup after the following but Vitinha for the national team. Okay, well,
because I imagine debatable, but many feel say an upgrade on.
That's how you feel. I'm not feel saying sanity. Okay, Maxwell. And I'm matches. Yeah, two interviews.
We will give you predictions.
Barcelona didn't go to Mama Barcelona. Benfica. I'm sure more.
Off air, also Belgian Champions League. They transfer Belgian Champions League.
The game goes beyond
7 also Belgian Champions League.
And so, some because any match we are being counted.
Enra matches na de bibi a baby door bi kakra mbese ye hwa de kakra bi.
Quick one na CFA for
Barcelona match no. Also mo change keeper no onom Jot no chairman. Omo lose match. Ghana dem make case yourselves. Ghana ka coach because keeper no nom Jot into omo man team no kra. We need to learn. Goalkeeping change is near yeah. This says ne betum no. Ye lose match. Yeah, of it is all bet them no. Chema Barcelona lose. Meba say Ghana ha. Chema
because you had no new too as well. French speaking countries so be smoky any issue. Oh yeah, maybe I thought that was a me just say Hannah has a holier than thou to be on so I normally looking like
exactly.
But come on no, he says you're free Poland.
Yeah, Poland.
Normal, don't know.
Very normal. And look at how Barcelona is going. 17 games, it's all better lose so much. And not 2 so they say
says Nipan was
so as a bonza but you quay or Benfica and then say Janica crowd. Someone again say, oh, here, coach in this way, Jada unnecessary rotations now no way. Was a Christian Americans rotation no and was also a problem.
Another Champions League magic.
Yandro seems not seems are kind in Bonti. Let's give them respect.
Okay.
And again, we're Jais Ardian because we not all rest or pay Europe no more than the league. And even league in a crow Jais Ardian consistently they are also winning. And again, say, oh, here. Issue now be told Lamine Yamal no chairman Andrea Obebiti Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima record of the youngest player to win the Ballon d'Or and also the FIFA best player 21 and 21 years old because he's 17 meaning so be Adrian.
Okay, so Ronaldo did it at the age of
2021 for the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA best player
and the FIFA best in 2020 at the age of 21.
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal
17 now.
17.
Yeah.
I agree.
And say I heard those records.
I cannot agree with you.
I in a serious threat.
But then also say Obetimia continue.
Exactly
how he's playing. Now injury be uncle said the injury boy I know say 10 days your friend say. Ansu Fati.
Chairman, they're not born in drone, they're hype in the man. Fati born in the chairman, name draw. Debbie. Lady Annis or Cathy, no abortion on the no idea. Chairman.
But that's also.
And Chairman Bako said Messi's consecutive Ballon d'Or wins 4 is also under threat. Because Messi was 22 when he won the first, so 22 to 25. And the Lamine 17, Chairman. Near up to 25 because the Amin is chairman. Ne PS no more ball at age ball no ball. All those guys are not playing the same. Chairman ne age mates no who be your money. Ebianka enka say Bukayo Saka about because of also injury. Chairman who players and the age mates or more money that way And finally there with Barcelona. Chris now who can say me about Rafinha. Sebas Yanhia so another thing so Bas Yanhia. Barca to major Champions League, no Moji League GBBA. Sa 3 players now, Moji first, second, Messi, Iniesta, Xabi, and also be to me as with Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Lamine Yamal. And I'm not because numbers no speak in volume. Chris Rafinha, what kind of statistics? What kind of Yamal? A back clearly said between Yamal and Rafinha, who should be chosen? Yamal. Because Yamal and Barcelona players Wambobia we suffer the most. Of course, I'm not taking anything away from Rafinha. They are all very good. Rafinha numbers near good, but what it means that Rafinha is doing the right thing. But I mean that Yamal yes something out of this world. So clearly that's how I say it. Now PSG game the Enfa crediting in Malucho. Because ahead of the game now baby PSG befa so abe qualify. It was the only 10 year their manager na can because ye nim dia wo hu. Luis Enrique ebobo no chairman. Ball out of 11 positions no chairman only 2 penalty Luis Enrique wambo. And that is fantastic. Only 2. And Enrique to me ambo out of the 11 position. And throughout his life he's never taking things easily. 1 free Real Madrid about Barcelona no more opposing. But obedru in the charisma the time otumi win your heart. Chema odi no free wa. Obey coach of Barcelona so obeka unu so on this Suarez by. The whole world oppose say why Suarez because of his character. But Suarez by in the chema otumi temino. Another thing oye and say Sabi of all players otumi benching the Rakitic na boy. Chema okay so oni Messi mu crying confusion say or person Messi change position say no me say bah. So he's a coach, chairman, or boss, and in a leadership position that is really helped. I think what he did yesterday, chairman, Marco. But finally, on says Salah, wabo 45 penalties na Shama Liverpool, and no consecutively 8 and 9. But chairman, you can say munyabo tremano, mo bobo mundru baby, ana Salah starting and beji balondo, chairman, who yes sir. You are free. Okay, and the matches, quick predictions now. Real Madrid double chance.
Real Madrid win or draw.
But I think they will score a goal at least in TBN. Now Arsenal win.
Arsenal qualify. Yeah.
Mema ways to win. Aston Villa win.
Okay.
We want the only 2 teams or winning, but start level into my Mema Dortmund double chance.
Okay. All right. Christian, real quick,
okay, young Kumo, and out here.
That'll be real quick, and yet,
Real Madrid last game. Real Madrid last game no boy against. Real Madrid last game no boy against Rayo Vallecano. No, so I'm repeating the same performance now. Atletico be you more free. They should be very careful. They need to improve. But at that,
so you are going for an Atletico qualification.
Double chance Atletico.
A win or draw.
But
Atletico needs to win. They don't need a draw.
They need to win. They need to win. And Oma be paying. Last year, we lose first leg at the same stage. First leg to AC Milan. AC Milan second leg by 2-1. But Real Madrid didn't time lose second leg after so winning first leg. Chairman, the last time at Real Madrid, Chairman, 22 times.
Christian.
22 times. And at Real Madrid, winning first leg. Only the only time we lose 2019 when Omuwini first leg 2-1 against Ayas and Ayas best 4-1. Real Madrid winning first leg. 10%.
What's your prediction?
Champions League chairman qualification Real Madrid.
Okay, qualification Real Madrid. Leo, you need the say and the. for that. Dortmund played in the final of the Champions League last year. Sorry. Well, therefore, CFAO Mobility Ghana. PLC never come. Your Mr. Benson Odro, General Manager Kumasi, Enra, Parliament, and Ghana, your Finance Minister, Okowa. Odin some any shaya for a fear Ghana Remy any new government aba any bibiano omonso and shaya homo ye sadebia Ghana yesika some die no ne ehun seminano yabe nenra and ebeto dwa say omampanyi ene naban abano e decide say almost crapo in taxes no ebi entiano.
Following nuisance taxes for removal in line with our manifesto promise. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on winning from lottery, otherwise known as the betting tax. Following nuisance taxes for removal in line with our manifesto promise. Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on winning from lottery, otherwise known as the betting tax.
Enti wena man crab on TV Sam Rantiana. A man telling be any aje betting tax and a bet na. Is a omudi ananki at 10% now. Oman penny the news finance minister say omo atie free so no. And also some you room. But as an young time herbal as say any akusia mansadipa and the can no. It's a betting tax. And ranted do na iti ewo budget no
na macho be 10 million e di me o ma me hwe na makodi be 10 million na obeti 1 million why it's very bad enya kura nti se Muhammad timaji betting tax fraud ya yamana mo nyame hira no bet for nso ani age nyambo asane anu timasha kwa sorry akoda nyame ase fraud ya ama youth nso ani age pant afune betwa bet ni ye
quality for no so betwa eti se na first no omudi bia omo ka chebe so bet ye say but omba wa ko yin na yate omo tax no ene na already opadi for twem no me hunu se nkere better because unso man wa e wo mu se sia no adwuma ase de ni oman no bebre nye youth nyina na nya adwuma omo de omo ye sort ase so bi enya sika aka no twa bet na e bana sa tene tax a wo se me hunu se nkoyie eti se omo ye free system no mama youth na anama ye me hunu se eye
bet die din na obebra na obedi ba ko a yes ya to tax no krenya me enum ni atro forcing nyame hira e wo no nko a ho de me bo abaso sisi abeti bi na mi twa yo ado na mi twa yi
mesa di menya mi sika no ma pepe ya je akufuado anye ni ye mama de wa bibia wa akufuado ama baba wa
boys in dream come true what I say if you say odi okakra o no be invest na nyame ado na afama na emu percentage say slow emunye timemeni age
because at least ni twa din so otimi di na so sika na wonya ni nyina de be ma de eye pass wetima ye fro beboa ama ya otwa no bo se de bre so mfa so no nya ye nye say ye wetwa di ama obi abetena abra odi pa na wote no ni mu hwe tie ye say o ma ye free so eboa o na ha adwi imagine say wetwa wadi be 10,000 Ghana cedis who did 10,000 on better be 1,000 Ghana cedis 10% of the obdbr so
yeah wa ye fro na ye say wa ye fro pa ye na Ghana adwuma me nipa na wa Ghana ye bet tie ana say pagine so lo betwa loto asa adwuma me nipa na yapuma mofo adwuma me nipa na yabo aye me bet week bia me nya bidi me nya week gra me nya bia na nya 3 times 4 times tebe de bet no so aka adwuma ho aya me ye we mama break o magana efra adwuma na mabasha anwumre champions league me nya bia dra kwanse ma ye hwam
aniji sem se wa ye free honum by on fa aniji sem samla ba ko se adwuma bebrebe na e wo Ghana no on fa tax ni nto omuso na ye se ye youth na ye ho ntoye if say timi ko ye blo ni adwuma no akoma ye 3 million tax ni de ye pe be ma bet ni ye be yire
wo say at least ni twa din so otimi di na so sika na wonya ni nyina de be ma de eye pass wetima ye free obeboa ama ya otwa no bo se de bre so mfa so no nya ye
well we enyanum bi adwentre emra ye central votigu mountain so an yebusa say na ufili and say na hu this issue about betting tax o mampanyi etwem e dey free through the finance minister no NITT ensem ni bi no well ya ntwa so na ya banana poli no mo sa court Napoli ne sensem ni wuo no on some pay court on say 2 cases baako Ignatius Belfo and the bodyguard ne one chairman omo na omo de no ko en enran so no China any ababa omo nyina omo maka nyina no omo nso de ko na all suspects has been granted bail to the sum of 300,000 Ghana cedi na baby for some do kwa chechim but so but Ghana Football Association president Katiya Okreku say you are a member of the CAF executive committee and congratulations to him. I report so say about send or pre-CAF executive committee in reports about say on push no koye. Yes, that's what reports no about but as it stands say or a CAF executive committee member get Edwin Simeon Okreku congratulations to him. Yeah, can one ye nyere any Black Stars and China Black Stars squad no eba. The babiti that's what I'm gonna say Desmond Fair one of the assistants so say it's going to be a magical night and a magical evening Ghana and Chad bar just say Ghana from Ukraine say yeah the win no yeah the eba ama Ghana your chances of qualification no are brighter but say I'm going to introduce you to Ghana Premier League in Christian he say oh happy hour on say okwa mononia and is it Ghana mononi Ghana have baby especially across here opa kuma senso na saying when you say oko Mr. P Wines on am the sadden by oko bulldog omo ye happy no say ka opon adwuma say 5 no happy and be 5 to 6 and I be 6 to 7 depending on the omo ye you know happy and ko am for tie ye you know promotions in terms of drinks and the sadden that's the idea happy and you say yapon adwuma na ebi agotena ba ebi ne yepe one bottle bi ene wa hwan sa na dodo na ya na but yeah the happy hour project bomu and according to Ghana Football Association almost say member free entry to the following stadiums up until 1 hour 30 minutes before kickoff. It is a game that started 3 hours kopim say about 1:30 no ebi on be gate in tem kopim say about 1:30 no TNA Park Arena Stadium Takwa Babaya Sports Stadium Kumasi, Nanaji Mambedu the first park Doma, and University of Ghana Sports Stadium Accra. First an hour 30 minutes before kickoff, Ube Cheskan will room. But before then, no, Ube may free. Means what I mean now. It is a ball never started 3, near big gate 12. What be room from 12 no kwa kopim say about 1:30 no e free.
Oh okay.
Tiefeno happy hour.
Okay.
Room free akore bo ni bi. Ti Baba Stadium and in fact a very popular stance enye VIP. Baba Stadium Legon Stadium ti Kodokone has nya games no Mediama games and Adriana games so far omo no omo pilot to sa project no. Now I will say maybe answer question no. Urema enjoy musical entertainment any football and omo planet curtain raisers say coast teams no about curtain raisers over the various stadiums say the mra yesu ano na ehunu stadium no we konebia kodoko under 20 and I say bia corners ne sports council no mo bo chaman for bus stadium in Tembury sa coast in tema coast players be quite popular among the people even before ebi ombedu sa level no it also run in tem na music shows, entertainment, and almost coast games as curtain raisers to help interview with a question.
Shaman, if we call more free, into clubs the same car will remember chase Gambacho. Into a more come free, no, or more compensated clubs in some water now.
Any arrangement on the clubs now, and no about
because
for them to do that, have that agreement with the clubs, it means the clubs no matter can do But the good thing is that now people can go to the stadium.
It's a good thing. But sustainability is not bizarre question. These same clubs, whom I don't trust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they might come and raise questions. I didn't a good name or Musulusu revenue. Chema, you know we are in Ghana.
Happy hour project. I feel no more pilot. They want I did be outside. I say over so yard. I then have saw clubs are a bot league. Friends say. 18 clubs.
Okay.
It's 18 no. And I decided to cover so piloted in 2 starting with 4.
Okay.
It's o chef for no ne ehwa kaka ebeba ene ehwa yi ebeba. It is a banner say koye ma one wey decides okay next season I'm go what club are you interested in the happy hour be afa ho bra ye che e be sponsorship money kura na ma mo ye ni e be ma mo more money because you be subsidize mo for
that is
nipa you know so because there is bo ye nipa ne de ye se o dimi nka se say na nsemhuru ana nsenkofobia o mo di dikete chi ne ayi a o mo keka na ai no say obi hwemu nya na yi na football for nkwana I want to take in some kind say football for nkwana be qualify for a transparency from the football people. Then nobody, not journalists, no one. Yeah. They are stakeholders. So you account to those people too. I know part of something I perceive to be corrupt. It's only stakeholders. It is a very good for the optics. And you say, oh, her born, that's to my marry anything.
Yeah.
Now her born, that's to empty. How is it here?
Yeah.
I think this is a good mover. We need to support them in doing this. Now into Philly Stadium.
But me personal explanation. Time Ben gate near free. Born year 3.
Almost a free cycle 1 hour 30 minutes before kickoff.
Inti Kotokone has.
Kotokone has them just say
Kotokone has. Someone can say exception.
Aye.
Inti when say Kotokone has. Now people decide they say Ombe Rugby a stadium 1 hour 30 minutes before a kickoff.
Free.
It is coming at a cost to the clubs.
They are the clubs only.
So maybe
for the clubs
I just want to believe say clubs not here and if for the baby. Because chairman me say 1 hour 30 minutes before kickoff. Me rum ne be free. Even games cry any free cry no. Chairman e kontemu. Sometimes baby abe pack o kantino and I say obetimi akonya baby atena yi ntino. Game ne be 3 by mo be 1 na nipa o stadium. Even Sabren Kwan will you pay? It ade we aba says our sentence we 1 hour before 1 hour 30 minutes before kickoff. Urem ne be free. A lot of the people there, chairman, and come back be 2:30, be 2, and maybe be 1:30 there about no. I'm back to Jessica no. Ebe contem and me odi kaka. Ebiana clubs na dia tundia, but this one is coming at a huge cost to the clubs, and they need to consider some financial cost na clubs no ebe suffer. Congratulations to get.
But Kotokone has no. Yeah, Kumasinya numbers than Accra. Obviously, Accra the last time President's Cup BBA get free grab and fire. It's a miss on happy hour.
Yeah, I mean
normal school for the beba.
Chama happy hour no. Nipa na ibian kombeba later na obenye sika no. Ombeba omne besa bantem no.
I enjoy your momentum. Niam feel it. Yebi I'm sure that will have a package for the club
for them. Congratulations to Ketokriku. But while he is growing as individually, no, it must reflect in the growth of our game.
Okay.
Baby, I can't in Namno. Kosinantechi san hunu. But whilst Kosinantechi was growing individually, CAF, any FIFA executive council members, now all grow in that aspect, Chairman, what was the corresponding growth in our football? Individually, now all grow. Individually, he was becoming more prominent, but at the detriment of our game. Say Mr. Ket Edwin Okreku, acquire CAF executive committee member. Chama ye bona baso on you need to grow growing no maybe one day beti ni no na Ketokreku on say a certain point to cry no na Kosinantechi was one candidate for CAF presidency no edu stage bia na epe omo betimi abedi CAF president na Kosinantechi was one of the major candidates no betimi abedi the CAF presidency 80 on stati say ya executive committee member na o grow sa it may be one day e beti kura no na Ketokreku vie for CAF presidency na mum no chairman untimi nye CAF president na individually grow as one person not your core mandate, your core responsibility. So behe ama okro football no etimi atumpon etimi anyini no nani momu kensa ya essay. So chairman, he's growing, he's developing, he's progressing, but it must have a corresponding growth, corresponding development in our game, and one is expecting. But chairman yes we need aja onye be you say we seek justice we say time consuming any capital intensive power kotokoni nso atreman case say no mko court today they are going back to court
enrich yom ko court enra
masa court masa court no sunyan enti kotokwa oye interested party to the case no either say obefi kumasi akọ sunyan every day and I say oba akọ tena sunyani and I don't know who caters for that maybe imran betimi akire mu a and I just say chini pakura ansa na etimi aro the compensation for
yente safuduku with respect to suspects na say bail abemuno
nejumadi about so court no na se court no be ma ruling and mu aye efa bail applications ya na lawyer for omudu charge the first, the second and the sixth accused persons no court di mu aye be ba no court mu aye an say original to me so ma mu bail nipa me nsa nyina first accused person, second and sixth accused persons omu na aye mema nti bail no ho nhye be ni say nipa me nsa enyina mu ma obia nipa me nsa asika eda obia ti so no 300,000 Ghana cedis na se the court chese mu no yesa ba akotimi kire se obibi ana 300,000 cedis no obetimi atwia se ba se nipa no yehu na enti onna bibi edi enkyere na court chese mu se nyese fie nkwa bibia ne bo esom sa 300,000 no tete osimi ekire enti afezu no sa nipa me nsen court se efine so munya kwa pia omfo mo makire regional CID abrebia na ehunu se na otubi amrampre no me hu se omo nti afezu no so mbeso mutu kwa free sunwa krodua mu anase nsuati krodua mu ko akira this omba gi tumi every court every na ankosi every besa ba court the next agenda date is 2nd April no omundimi mutu kwa free sunwa krodua mu anase nsuati krodua.
Okay, into court in Chechim no the abande first, the second, first accused, I think first accused Honorable Gnasos Bafowa. Second year Bukwa Ajmendia and Assisi Chebeno. If I don't know a court the we know about Momo, but Savudu Gutre Muse winning can we say a mobia bemubu say Asantiko pursue some copim say Uminya.
Mwenye nyansi ya kan se nipa police for judicial omo ebo asem no bia no ezo munya omo chwo man ye de mfa ho no ba bi oni pakọ no imsa police for jumadim omo betimi aye singozi se police for benya obia omo se nsawo asem no ewu bia no so munya idea intimi nye happy se yenya sa nipa no na fe asem die ni so akoso a ko se court di ni mo aye be ba ne ho se afi de atwe nipa bia so sanse judicial boni bia sia ese atwe bia so.
I know you come and see Asante lawyer and Mokasama Fonso Safuduku Esquire on the distance winner and so about Christian Mwaba. So but there is a game at the Barbara Stadium, a FA Cup outstanding game between Asante and 11 Whites. Now Dr. Prosperity Ogrone coach for Asante Goroko. Also fans Mumra no more match Mumra. Na Mumra Barbara Stadium no more game no. Is that the happy hour ba? Team 19 na muko school na my free na more make time ni any nyina no monko stadium ntam na monko she home.
I think we have to play it as if we are playing any other Premier League game. It's a knockout game, and in knockout games you don't take chances, so we attach all seriousness to the game.
Dr. Prosperity Ogun dey no so mo fun say serious game pa no mo bona Patrick said they will win the FA Cup to appease their fans.
We are going all out, and we promise the fans that we are going to win the FA Cup for them. They should come in numbers so that they will give us the maximum support so that we win the FA Cup for them.
Okay, let's say and some no. Christian, they say we'll try to listen. They say I like this about Friday in Abeba. Friday ni be ni team or they be facing or about 2 games no Chad ni Madagascar kaneno na kagane babo Chad ni Madagascar kai we say ngebe ni say we yabashi we be 6 ni asi we be 5 but I say Ghana na otuado e de ekon o say ono ne club na ya adwuma ne ho ahwanti e bi antimi nkana asem ene ya na amna ya asem but the only hope I mubu ayenyae this one of fair na koka management a technical team no this one there is kakra yin say he's good under 20 kakra wa ya me hu say ne modimo konkan nti no eya o tell ni team no fan sham so na head coach go back road na nim no nya de enti on fan team so bibia no so amna ni amre no wan ka bia amwaye say maybe na George Boateng no ye no a because him say George Boateng no na bibia no ade aginam players relation why no ye bibia that is going on nature enti say no we so nya na sa aman
he's still a mate he's still a mate
I say mate in envan we go yes run so mate bo ha ya wonani amre driver nto a driver no unze mate form no driver bo ha o tim pakeka no owura baby no akotwa kakara no betaka na nim se mate nani edin won so a obu akora on prim driver no nya inti na me say mate we ni dan so
but mate we no so it depend say driver no beti no
on force man ntie no
untimi force no obeka okay mate enso me mfa nya
as a driver na onim say mate we ya de chen
the bus stops at the boss nti no Desmond a very good coach but o can say coach ni ka so won fa and monyam ba e fama Desmond ye de mama coach no chama me so say Blasters squad na eba Friday no meka se katawani na bubo a wan hwa benya 90% of the players na eba no ne bo a dey na besisa nothing will change
by strong say connection call up in the eba mo enya no o me qualify
90% na
just call up mo me qualify nwie players am so go ton mo dey qualify via o dey na mo dey bia hye ko ton enya mfa ho ba do me qualify
line up na omo yeso omo ba na ebo but the missing link a proper coaching and attitude the commitment and lucky. And that is what we need say Blasters be the back. Menya so say betime Blasters squad a branch friend party obaka say obe ignore no unless a party injured. And I say a branch friend no Jordan untimi ignore Jordan obefre Jordan dia obefre Mohamed Kudus obefre Naki obefre Semenyo. All of these players are yenim say Blasters call up dia yebefre omo they will be invited but their can say the way they play at their respective clubs, their attitude towards their job or mojuma at their respective clubs, you know, we are not getting the same thing when they come and play for our national team, and that is the missing link. And you know, I have no expectation whatsoever in the Blasters call up. My major expectation, my major change I'm expecting to see is you be the same players na AC Akai edema their respective club no chairman they should come back to the Blasters and give us the same level of air performance because we see a different party in Arsenal, different party in Blasters. Semenyo is like the clone version when he plays for the Blasters of Ghana. Kudus chairman, and that is a major idea we are expecting to see.
Okay,
chairman.
Yeah, now okay. Say was a 50-year French. Also, on the cliff for Chiba for Anai. I ran to know by Muna and Dinia was a phrase DUIE.
Do it, so I'm doing.
And see a friend Desiree Doué.
Doué.
See Doué.
It's almost today.
Or say 50-year French. Or see a friend Desiree Doué. UE.
Desiree Doué.
It's a kind of Clifford Cracker. Clifford Cracker cho D, you know. And not cho AY. Or say about the Doué. Thank you for Chiba for so yeah, they
agree. So I won't say me many aje pass a betting tax in the scrappy. Chama de ma many agents say tax there chama say can get money. And I chama only say the history of tax and gas originated in Egypt. A idea of what that
civilization started.
Exactly. A hona answer the Yesu bakrani eje tax. Nti ajia besine. But the difference is this.
And I used to buy or say
on suit say
on Kaiser, dear Kaiser, I'm for a
good. It's a dainty maybe a best scrap tax near any
tax.
It's a man tax beyond a CH. Because chairman, one also US or Mojisa tax way. Now Moji and I say Momodi core education sector. Ain't your honomus or Moji tax no Modi BB mom. Say my dear ya panso biju sika na hu edumas Kennedy. For example, be article ni na say ye welfare ni ejiji sika na tell me scan cannot be accounted for. It is the most painful thing a war. But say scan to me account ni hu juma e dia unim say oh scam me tue che me be benefit me. Here in Ghana scan no mo tax no ɛna Ghana so ade ba kɔ very efficient by sa tax no tie more efficient than it na ban bia yɛ Ghana.
Sɛ ne oyɛ so yi anate.
Punkuro ɔmo kura ti ɔmo di ansa na wɔn sa account. Very efficient. But chairman, who the benefit? Because this is a country where chairman graduates complete and still struggle to get jobs. Sometimes they need to go look for money to pay bribes. Edumane kurama. Chairman, obey we are youths and the majority of our more betting were youths. And now one thing we should get to understand is that in Africa, chairman, your population here youthful because the youths also saying the rest of the population compared to other parts of the world. Into who ye be no one factor youth in Africa, but you are failing. It is a time wind they blow in almost all these West African and African countries now. The youth are taking over, especially when the president cry any youth, majority of appointment near than the youth, quite different level. It is what am I saying? The Americans say a bit yes can ye home fast or ye my youth eduma. Ye must see and coast we be we ye juma ye. Na ye besanti si can ye home fast or the chairman says can kaya wa empowering. If you make us so better 10%, chairman, said the whole year for the so be bet 10 times. Naba could be 1,000 Ghana. Chairman, ni at 100, 1,000 Ghana. Obi to me di 40, and Rana Madam will be say just last year and call more than 40,000. Or the tax and inquire, chairman, say 40,000. Say bet to me a high dine SCM. Chairman, say to me, cry worry. Ain't to me worry. Oh, chairman, be wait and be our question. So now we own our Java Manco for 40,000 into me. Oh,
I have Brussels. Unless on your audience of Aquari, our
Chamansi,
which is at a tiny
it's kind of cow botoma. Obetum the ayen neoma bia a bepejao. Ain't a buying a badges can don't to me accounting for no nonsense can me bia me to me accounting. Ain't you to the monfa and now say me just can cram the quiet Juma the amamo. It is asked, can you say somebody be mama and come on but on Mufanya Mwed, my chama we any good news. And chama my main card way. Chris and me Adabakwa me who say your president, he's learned a lot of lessons. Chama he adio mu yen na I say systematic, I see yes say. Chama yan in the next years ahead of us no. Sana government system in abeko any party. I say nyoma e be a systematic. Ain't tax we now mo yin the chama a good pa. And that's a wood dear Chris and no say first bet ways. I bet ways one like first time I may force on call bet and now a Chris and debate.
I'm now the
first time.
The first match in the AU. The time I go first
BYT Mammy 11 also be but I'm the Gusu has his canoe. Can be carry 5 cities spend a 100 cities.
So where the
why did not miss the
where the one winning no and I bet 300 number and it's the old Chiama mine. Now they imagine that hundreds and I'm not the reference point. Medi 900 pay, Medi 1,000 pay. Now the 1,000 ain't going to jump my master point. Master point. Only 10,000
Chairman, also, you were the upper middle class, Momo alt. Me the middle class, Chairman. Upper middle class,
because a lower class.
How do you at least upper middle class, no. Also, 100 no. Also, wouldn't you because it's in the upper middle class or
be 100 and you do. I know the chat. That's how I mean, I feel like 2,000. Say 2,000, I'm me pedi. So it's me just says can.
You're all the beer to say
2,000 over trap bed say now medada.
Obia debate or say onye scanning fee na council because we on betty
but also mo say odi the time
because the necro na yi ni run betty because I never go through parliamentary approval 3 weeks asana president ama presidential assent asana be yadwuma even though say ya announce no parliament say ye twa betting tax in no it is still in effect until say parliament bebo
into or term of parliament I don't know say a business effect or so unless ebia minimum be tax mom ye tax if no be treat say would you on amount na taxable at that time it interest say we na the system should be able to take it.
But we may say, oh, see, we are on so much pass.
Minimum be a 400,000 one anymore. Minimum be a 400,000 one bet now 400,000 the bound or 400,000 good bet issue. I know you can. Yeah, you got the old 400,000.
The mass or canon betting tax ya must be 15 million Ghana cedis in 1 month. Chairman Nenka you to them will say ya ye bibia ye see this betting tax na the youth will know say at least ye pay tax there chairman tax to ya o
na Ghana had the mukwa na mutua tax de bia na twe asem so mukwa amono so mutua mo nkasa
chairman chairman I don't mean me bo amonone ye obi kwai die na ye mani pakro ye be na sum de nti ye de na ma no
only go do
ye man cheat so nkoda hotel na sum nyu na ye kwai ni wia no aba
kro na ga de wo nti de no part of us
na bo be 2 years
amonone for no metitum for instance mutua taxes na as much as we complaining about taxes cry omo de notice the tax omo de issue obi tin go form tax ni ye had the end kwabra ni be tax no obi grant one kind no okay be politics as in numbers mekano
okay
so we am in kana me so
and the kind say you can also
or say me former finance minister no I will say betting tax you have not been paying betting tax and then or say me be a betting tax name ma the ministry let's go come be maybe owu be that no see no who say
see a possibility
and I'm so massa now
possibility minister onyo na gigi revenue Ghana Revenue Authority for Nigeria Ghana Revenue for no account to say in 1 month omo generate 50 million Ghana cedis now my projection was 60 million but and they were thinking of doubling the amount
that time no me minister
that be o make and revenue for
Nigeria 2003 and I was obey minister antena you know tell me on who be
a mistake
oh my chairman
there is no defend a mistake
chairman the entire hangers here to
defend you be tax so now
mama ninsi embacho I am for anko radio so anko says ska be meboa omaya sa we yare ni am for anko radio so anko says ska ma wa o pause the chairman o be o da be so ko be you ato from so ko uniska ko fie ko da abrochi ye tia tax no onwu a o so tia tax nyanko pa okra na obeka
exactly
As a radio senior says, Debbie Uncle Form, I hope upon any passage.
Your health insurance. Said I'm on your health insurance.
It's a Wundru Hospital. Oh, it's not a health insurance. Wundru Hospital, or Mecajo say, I said, okay, target me, and coach about health
insurance. The bad on what country be say on health insurance na enkoda
no my o
health insurance if you are senior me mad oh sorry any amputi for within come oh sorry
chairman the US president
sorry go na say so hard me ba say man so moment to as so say mom ko jim okay you go from okay Jack ma ambuti for no emrana anyone judging command sana I wrap it up na said the unim say aniga say ne me who video bi na me nature say adi Ghana ha you with me Ghana da na me ni we jai so the way we were you na be try ya because when Chelsea oza branti bi ezo mukochi no is Disneyland Disneyland na abranti bi onenam ho ana mukochi no ondi jom chiro it's who you from morning Na only the one who you machine. Obi am report you. Some infrared cameras are ready. More ready. I think we are there. Any ready. Say ode na wo jan baby o na makoche no. Na infrared you know how we see the chill. Oh. Above I give you an almost.
What is the crime here?
Air pollution. Catch you on the telephone because that time I get that's a bus here.
We quite come may resist arrest. My money.
I'm saying
crowd any day.
I'm infrared at the end now.
Yes.
I'm always up on Jack, I don't hear the Jack. So only in the airport today over here. Yeah, careful. I don't know the
we must remove the crime in the air.
Crime in the
criminal code the charge you say it must be based on a crime. And Mrabe no committee.
I think I say Mama for the
much better you.
They can't. Mama for the brother so. Our football money
to say there be a number BKB show near Casway ex-convict. Now, it will be an answer. Over to him.
I said, I said, I pay a dick moody bell or corbage and grabby dry or home at the buy. There's a Uberfield was as a dinner, no buyer. Or him, Mama pay. I'm going to be down. I got to tell one yet you. As
punishable by custodial sentence.
Fine.
Be a fine, be an community service be. Now, Nkrebu as a dinner.
Okay, gracias.
That they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Yeah, and also pure.